Dran Sword has finally arrived, and as you guys can tell, I'm extremely hyped right now. But yes, as always, what's going on, people? It's DaimyoGT. Good day, good evening, and good afternoon. Not particularly in that order, but yeah, man, Dran Sword and Hell Scythe are finally here, and we're about to unbox one of these blades right now. So of course, we're going to be unboxing Dran Sword first on today's episode. And yeah, guys, I hope none of you paid that extortionate amount to get these blades early. Don't do what I did. I'm just basically super impatient because, you know, these blades just look way too cool. Like, just take a good look at the box art right now. God damn, bro, these are looking fire. Seriously, guys, everything we've seen from Beyblade X so far, it's been top tier. The manga chapter 1 was absolutely insane. That reminds me, guys, if you haven't seen my Beyblade X chapter 1 reaction video, then be sure to check that out as well. But yeah, guys, as I was saying, everything we've seen so far from this generation just looks so amazing. But nah, seriously, for this to be the beginning of a new generation, honestly, I'm stunned. I'm jaw dropped right now because we have 4 solid main releases. You know, we have Dran Sword, Hell Scythe, Night Shield, and Wizard Arrow. Then of course we have Cobalt Drake, which hasn't been released yet. I'm pretty sure it's a prize for the Rare Bay Get Battle, right? Yeah, and even then, this version of Cobalt Drake does seem like it's a recolor, so it's still very possible that we might have a standard booster release down the line. Yeah, and then also adding on to that, we have a remake already. We have Dranza S, Dranza Spiral releasing on day 1, just like everything else. So yeah, I'm extremely hyped, man. We have a lot releasing on day 1 on July the 15th. You know, we have the Bay Battle Pass as well, the launcher grip, the stadium set, the triple pack, and a few recolors as well. So like I said, guys, we finally made it to the new generation of Beyblade. It's here, it's hype, and I'm just so excited for what this series has to come. Anyway, that's enough rambling for today, so it's time to move on to our unboxing for today's video. So yeah, once again, this box art is just looking absolutely insane. You know, we're seeing the extreme gear sports right there. Now that's one thing I'm extremely happy about. This series is more marketed towards the adult side of Beyblade, you know, and that's something I seriously appreciate and I'm loving already. Anyway, so this is what our Dran Sword starter pack comes with. So we have the bit, the ratchet, the blade, and of course we have the blader who owns Dran Sword, that is Carmen X or X Kurosu. And that is pretty much it for the box art. There's a few QR codes there, and I'm assuming that these QR codes are supposed to be used in conjunction with the Beyblade X application. It's not out yet. I'm pretty sure it's dropping on the 15th of July, right? Just like everything else is. Alright, awesome. So we finally managed to cut into the box. So let's just open it up real quick. Okay, fair enough. Alright, cool. So it's pretty standard, just your standard cardboard box inside. And we're probably going to have to cut into that as well because I can see sellotape there already. Let's just fold away the box because I don't want to break this. This is like our first Beyblade X box, so I'm probably going to put this in storage. Cool, yeah, so moving on. It's about time, man. My heartbeat is rising and we're finally about to see these babes in person. I'm so excited, man. Cool, let's just cut it over real quick. Oh my god, these babes are smooth. I'm pretty sure you guys can't tell as of right now, but nah, seriously, these babes are tiny. Like, I knew these bays were MFB size, that's fat Beyblade size, but god damn, bro, these bays are giving me strong HMS vibes. Like, this is power compacted into one small vessel. But yeah, man, moving on. So this is our launcher, and straight away the first thing that I noticed is the size of this launcher. So we're already feeling the effects that this series is marketed towards adults. You know, launchers in Beyblade are typically quite small. You know, the standard ripcord launcher in Back in Cheap Beyblade was tiny. The same for Metal Fight as well. Burst ones were slightly larger, but still overall quite small. This, in comparison, as a ripcord launcher, is absolutely insane, and I'm loving it. You know, the first thing that comes to mind holding this launcher is that it's comfortable. And that's an insane thing because launchers in Beyblade are typically quite uncomfortable because they're designed for smaller hands. This launcher, without a doubt, is a tremendous leap in the right direction. Also, moving on to the launcher itself, you know, as you guys can see, it has 3 prongs now instead of 2. You know, launcher prongs have always been 2 in the series. It was 2 in Back and Shoot, it was 2 in Metal Fight, and 2 in Burst as well. But now it's 3, so that's actually pretty awesome now I think about it. And then also, this launcher has ball bearings, which is actually a pretty damn awesome feature, especially for a starter ripcord launcher. Like, just thinking about that in itself is insane. Like I already said, guys, this series in itself is a tremendous leap in the right direction. So far, as far as I'm concerned, not only do I think that they've done an amazing job so far, but I truly believe that they've risen above that as well. You know, I never thought I'd be speaking about a standard stock Ripcord launcher before, but I am, and that just goes to show the quality of this generation. Anyway guys, moving on, so next up we finally have our main attraction right here. We have a blade for Dran sword, and this is looking absolutely insane. No, but seriously guys, I remember back when this was first announced, back when Zanke had the edited concepts, and back then, you know, I was hyped, but at the same time I was like, Valkyrie shaped Bay for another generation? You know, I honestly wasn't vibing it that much at first. Don't get me wrong, I was still very hyped because it was a new generation of Beyblade. That in itself will always be enough to get me excited. But Valkyrie shaped Bay, when we just had like 7 years of Valkyrie styled bays, it wasn't very exciting. But then I saw the product images and I'm like, yo, this Bay looks amazing. And it does, it really does, man. It's Valkyrie, but in the metal fight system, and the bit chip design as well. This Bay truly is a work of art. I can't believe that this is a first gen Bay for Beyblade X. Like, let that sink in, people. This is only the beginning of what they have to offer for this generation. This is the start. You know, this is Bay X at its most basic. It can only get better from here, really and truly. I'm just hyped. I'm super hyped for what's to come. That being said though, the plastic gen fan in me wants this Bay to be a bit more detailed. You know, a few stickers here and there couldn't hurt, but at the same time, even without stickers, this Bay doesn't look bad at all. So it's not even a huge complaint, it's just an optional thing. Knowing me as well, if they did provide stickers, I'll probably just have two, one stickered and one not stickered. I'll probably use the non-stickered one in videos. But yeah, man, I've probably talked about the blade too much in today's video, so yes, it's time to move on to our ratchet for today's video. So yeah, right here we have the 360 ratchet. 3 indicates the amount of blades on the ratchet, so there's 3 points there, 3 protrusions. That's where the 3 is from. Then we have the size, which is 60, which is the shortest ratchet right now, I believe. We have 60 and 80, right? So yeah, we have 360 right here. 360, that's actually kind of funny. But yeah, man, it looks quite cool. I'm loving the design. Also, from what I understand so far, let me know if I'm wrong in the comments down below, but the ratchet also has a part to play in determining burst resistance. It's a combination of the ratchet and the bit, right? So the ratchet has further protrusions on there, and if the Bay makes contact with those points, then the Bay bursts, I think. And then the bit is actually what determines how hard the ratchet is to burst. So that's my understanding on how the burst system works in the Bay X series so far. Again, let me know in the comments down below if I'm wrong. Anyway, so moving on, right here we have a flat bit. Now, if I had to translate it into the metal fight system, it's literally just your wire flat performance tip. Well, then again, this bit has a hole in it. So if there was one metal fight, this would be equivalent to, let's say, a wide hole flat performance tip. Yep, so let's move on. So let's compare the sizes of both of these bays right here. So here is the blade alone for my Dran sword, and here is the entirety of pre-hybridable Pegasus. And just take a good look at that. Yep, this bay is a monster. Yeah, this bay is an absolute monster, without a doubt, man. Let's compare it to a winning Valkyrie real quick, because I believe this is the Valkyrie bay it most resembles. And Valkyrie's layer is a bit larger than Dran's sword, but again, this layer, my bad, our blade is also entirely made out of metal. Anyway, so moving on, so let's assemble this base. But before we assemble our bay, we have a few leaflets here. So this is a skill guide, just some information, how the points work, I believe, and okay, not even how the points work, it's just a skill guide, it's a custom combo right there. That's pretty cool. So let's find out where we can find the instructions to assemble this bay. So that's how you use the launcher. Aha, cool, awesome. So this is how you assemble this bay. That's actually pretty simple. So you just put on the ratchet onto the blade like so, and then you turn it to the left, I believe, and then finally you insert the bit. And yeah, that is actually it. So this is probably the easiest generation of Beyblade to assemble yet. 3 parts, super simple. Just slot on the ratchet, then put in the bit like so. Yeah, if anything, I'll say it's as simple as assembling a 3-part burst bay. So every burst bay from single layer to Chosy. Bruh, take a good look at these side-by-side comparisons. It was way taller than Pegasus, and it's also as tall as winning Valkyrie, which is pretty damn awesome. But yes, people, that does conclude the unboxing segment of today's video. But guess what, guys? Just because our unboxing segment of today's video is done, doesn't mean the video is over. So next up, we have our battle segment coming up next, which is going to be absolutely insane. So yes, we have Dran Sword versus Hell Scythe. I'm gonna do a few rounds in different angles, so I won't be narrating those parts, but please let me know in the comments down below, guys, which angle do you guys like best for these Beyblade X videos, because I feel like top down is the best, but a side angle view is also quite cool as well. Also, that reminds me, people, if you have enjoyed today's video so far, then be sure to smash that like button down below. And if you're not subscribed to my channel yet, then be sure to check out some of my other videos. And if you like those videos, then be sure to smash that subscribe button as well. Anyway, it's time to move on to our battle segment of today's video. I hope you guys will enjoy it. Let's go, people. This generation is truly going to be special. But yeah, guys, like I already said before I entered our battle segment of today's video, which angle did you guys like the most for the Beyblade X Stadium? Do you like the top down or side angle more? Or if you have any angles you could suggest for me to use in these videos, please let me know in the comments down below. Yeah, people, so that is pretty much it, man. Today's video was absolutely insane. I had a blast recording this video. Like, we've entered our 4th generation of Beyblade. Honestly, I didn't see Beyblade making it to a 4th generation, but we're in one, and just that in itself is so awesome. Like, we could be in a much worse situation right now. For example, the Bakugan fandom. I haven't touched Bakugan since Mectanium Surge. Yeah, for me personally, my final straw was when I bought the Well, fortunately, I forgot what it was called, man. It was one that came with the blue Sky Raider. It was like your next Bakugan set, like the one before was Dragonoid Colossus, right? It was like a weird, I forgot the name of it, man. It just like you put the Bakugan in, it spins, and then the Sky Raiders on its shoulders jump out. That's probably the last Bakugan product I picked up, and yeah, the Bakugan fandom is progressively gotten worse since then, and they are going through it right now, which is sad, honestly, because the first reboot I remember seeing it come out. To me, I saw the fandom was hyped, I was happy for them, but from my point of view, it just looked terrible. Second reboot now, same mistake, it looks even worse than the first reboot, which I already thought was bad, which just goes to show how blessed we are with Beyblade, because Beyblade could really be in the same state Bakugan is, and it's not. And that's something we all need to appreciate. Like, not only is Beyblade in a fantastic state right now, I believe Beyblade is in one of the best states it's ever been in a very long time, because it's honestly everything that they promised to deliver. Like, I remember back when Zanke was doing the Beyblade X announcements video, you know, the whole concept stuff, and I remember hearing something along the lines of high speed movement or futuristic movement or something like that, right? Like somehow they'd be improving the performance, making these bays more high speed, right? And I didn't think they'd be able to pull it off, but then, you know, we've seen the whole ridge feature, the gear feature, and they did. This is absolutely insane. And I know there's quite a lot of you who aren't vibing this generation as of right now, because I've been receiving quite a few comments like that, but honestly, I know we're all entitled to our own opinions, but even though you're not really feeling this generation as of right now, you know, I have to say, please give this generation a chance. You know, get 2 or 3 bays, get the stadium, and just see how it feels, you know, because you're just going to be depriving yourself of an amazing experience, which happens too much within the Beyblade fandom itself. You know, you have fans that hate this generation, fans from another generation hates another generation, and it's just like, Beyblade is so much more than one generation. There's so many aspects to enjoy in Beyblade. This generation of Beyblade, I know I said this a million times on this channel already, but I have to say it again, this generation of Beyblade is going to be something truly special, so don't limit yourself, people. And other than that, as always, as you guys can tell, yep, I'm hyped. I'm truly hyped for July the 15th, man. I cannot wait at all. So again, guys, as always, thank you so much for tuning in. Wait, hold up, my bad, people. Before we conclude today's video, let me know in the comments down below, which marathon should we do first? Should we do Dran Soul versus all Pegasus bays, all 4D bays, all El Drago bays? There's so many bay videos we can make, so let me know any suggestions you might have in the comments down below. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. So as always, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next episode. Thanks for watching, and peace out.